What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. Before we get started, if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it. Yo, on the road to 20K, we almost there, y'all. If you like the music that you hear, the link is in the description. Support your boys, support the music. Alright, so I ain't gonna waste our time. Y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know what time it is. And as you know, your boy just got your passport the other day. Get your passport. Get your passport. Hey, might have to turn that in. Might have to turn that intro music into the passport theme song, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
So there's this other trend on here called passport bros. So all the man bashing that goes on, you know, you get the simps and the cucks and the whatever, you know, and then you get the MGTOWs, men going their own way. That's kind of a defeatist attitude in my book, you know. But then you got the passport bros, or the guys that are saying, I think I'm going to get a passport and check out women on the other side of the planet. Great idea. Yep. Absolutely great idea. Because in the process of you going over to check out the girls on the other side of the planet, you're going to learn a lot about the rest of the world and even more about yourself. For years, you know, most recently my travels have been Europe, a little bit on the Western Europe, but mostly on the Eastern Europe, right down to Adriatic and Black Sea. I loved it over there. It's not unusual for East or Western Europe for people to be trilingual, fluent in 3 languages, familiar in 2 or 3 more, because that's just the way things are in Europe. 3 of my girlfriends were engineers, 2 of them chemical engineer, 1 civil engineer. They really pride themselves on education. Don't go over there acting like the cliche American. Baseball cap with USA on it, big American flag t-shirt, because we are the terrorists of the world as far as the rest of the world considers us. Don't be chanting USA, you know, and all this other shit. Just go over there to fit in. I don't mean to not be you, but just be polite. Be the way we used to be, you know, respectful people when we travel the world. But I can totally understand why you're doing this, but it's easy to spend 6 months a year over there. Farther Eastern Europe, it's a lower cost of living. That doesn't mean you can take advantage of it, as some people do, but these people have a memory about who treats them right. Come back to the States, save up your money, don't go to the clubs or other dumb over there, have an awesome life. Like I said, it's easy to spend 6, 7 months a year over there living a good life. Check it out. It's one of the best things you guys can do for yourselves.
All right, so just real quick, because I'm going to show you guys another clip also, because this seems to be trending, and it's trending in the right direction. I agree with everything that he said. You know what? It's funny that he mentioned the differences, that he mentioned Eastern and Western Europe, because from what I hear, you know, if you really want to look for more of the traditional wife, you should go to Eastern Europe over Western Europe. You know, for you guys that are more experienced travelers, let me know what you think in the comments. Because, you know, I have kind of like done a little homework on Estonia, Latvia, and Latonia. Well, not Latonia. It's Latvia, Estonia. I can't think of the name of that third country that they all sit on that. They all border that sea or that lake that's right there. I can't think of the third country, but you know, y'all know what I'm referring to, because the number of women versus men in those 3 countries are crazy. Like, you're outnumbered by a lot, and apparently those countries, you know, they're attracted to black men. But what he said about not being the typical American, this is something that I've thought about talking about live on my channel. You know what I mean? And, you know, I'll ask you guys this right now. Y'all can let me know in the comments. Do you think men need to take that crimson capsule before they become a passport bro or get their passport and go overseas. I mean, I'm like, this is, and to be honest with you, I think this is one of the reasons why my channel is doing as well as it has, is because that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to unplug guys from the matrix and show them the door out of the matrix. This is your key out the matrix. Yep. So, like he said, and this is one of my things, this is why, like, the Pookie and Ray Ray, that's why the whole passport Pookie thing kind of spooks me out a little bit, because I don't want these dudes going to these other countries and screwing it up for everybody. You know what I mean? I'm already hearing bad things about DR. That's one of the reasons why I'm not even pressed on going to DR right now. Like, I mean, as far as like locations that I want to go, as much as I love Latin women, especially them thick ones, because I used to date a Dominican woman in the States. So, you know what I mean? I seen how they built in real life. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's real, bro. So, you know what I mean? That's something to think about. You know what I mean? I don't think you have to be what most women would be attracted to in the States versus in these other countries where they seem to actually appreciate men that are gentlemen. You know what I mean? I think that's far more appreciated overseas than it is here. So that's what I mean when he refers to, you know, don't be the typical American. You know what I mean? Just be respectful and even try to learn the language a little bit of where you at. I'm telling you, man, I believe those things will go a long way. All right, let's keep it moving.
But I keep hearing about passport boys. Let's talk about it. Apparently there's a growing movement, and apparently there is racial equality when it comes to this movement, because white, black, Hispanic, not Asians, you guys don't have any problems, going to other countries to find themselves a wife. And apparently, this is making women really, really upset.
We do not care.
And if you can find some of these videos of these women being salty, I invite you to find them because they're pretty awesome. There's nothing better than someone screaming at you about how they don't care, except they just made a 3-minute video about how they don't care. You know, these two things don't coalesce. But moreover, I'm behind this as a concept, much more than I am things like MGTOW. I think MGTOW is a defeatist mindset. I think it's much better to consider going elsewhere to find that partner.
Now, one common thing that I noticed between both of these clips, both of them mentioned MGTOW being a defeatist mindset. For y'all that don't know, that are maybe new to this channel, my thoughts on MGTOW has always been, when I discovered the RP space and I started learning the dark side of female nature, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man, for a minute there, even I considered MGTOW, because, you know, like a lot of these MGTOW guys, you know what I mean, I see what they see. There's no incentive for dealing with a woman in the West, which is why I push the passport movement the way I do, because I think that's your best option if you know what I mean, if you're looking for something serious. You know what I mean? If you're tired of dealing with the kind of women that we deal with here. So, for the guys that do watch my channel that are MGTOW, because I have MGTOW guys that watch my channel, because I don't discriminate with any of these ideologies. I really don't, because I understand all of them. But at the end of the day, I'm about solutions also. And my solution, sitting right here in my hand. This seems to be getting big, you guys. This seems to be becoming like a real big thing. Like, next thing you know, we're gonna start seeing this on the news. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Y'all think this is gonna go mainstream? This is getting very, very interesting. Fellas, get your passports, man. Like, I genuinely think we can make an impact, bro. I sense a mass exodus coming, man. I really do. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. And hit the like button, because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.